What's up, everybody? This is Kieran and Race, otherwise known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G. Program live with Mortal Shell 2. My name is Doom, I said Doom. My name is Doom. You might be doing that, Doom. Sorry, I said Doom. Oh. What's up? Not really. No. Okay. I've heard of him. I've also heard he was kind of a douchebag. Yeah, nobody wants to get jumped.
When the old prisoner broke his bonds, the foundling rose to the sky and became a beacon. Fulgrim fell quiet for a time until the Undermen arrived. At first, her remains were worshipped, yet that was not enough. They carved temples from her bones, pilfered the wealth of her womb. But within her helm, a foul passenger festered, whispering madness, until it broke free. Kin turned upon kin. The temples were ravaged, her eggs lost. She feared all her ova were gone, spoiled, tainted. But one did survive. A strong one.
I played a good chunk of this, but I fucked up. I made a lot of mistakes. Spent XP on the wrong things. Spent XP on the wrong things. Lost a lot of XP from dying, and made a lot of mistakes, so I decided to restart and do it better. It's pretty much what I do in a Souls-like game.
Wake up.
I start it, try, shit, fail, fuck up, lose XP, and then restart it.
You think you're one of them? You're not. You hatched here, but you belong somewhere else. Arise, Harbinger.
It's not necessarily a problem with the game, it's more a problem with me. So I fucked it up. So I restarted to get it right. And do a better build. Forlorn Village. Yeah, the opening to this game is bizarre in a good way. A lot of shit that I'm not fully understanding what's going on. Which I guess is kind of par for the course. I'm gonna have to adjust my camera. I got a new chair. Camping chair. My old chair finally bit the fucking dust. I love that chair, but it was just held together with more duct tape than chair. So I got a camping chair, but it's higher up, so I'm not on camera. And it's a pain in the ass to adjust my camera, so I'll have to just do it, but it's hard to do it midstream. It's comfortable enough. I mean, it's like a super simple canvas chair. It's not like a luxury item. It gets the job done. But it's definitely more comfy. It's definitely more comfy than the chair that I was in, which was like falling apart and tilting. Yeah. Well, it was comfy until it was fucked up and broke.
Go on ahead. I need a few more flowers before I can join the others. They say she'll recognize us by the garlands upon our heads. I don't doubt it, of course, but I just enjoy their beauty.
Like, the chair that I had was a good chair. It could fully recline and turn into a bed. So it could be up front and then you could go back, but it just broke. So the chair was comfy until it fell apart. It was given to me by my ex-fiance, and I was really partial to it. So when it started to have issues, I kept duct taping it back together, and I get attached to items, and once I do, I don't want to let them go. I'm a person who likes to wear the same type of clothes, the same type of this. Like, I get connected to an item, so I should have probably gotten rid of that chair a long time ago, but it was really sentimental because it was a gift to me from my ex-fiance, and I grew, like, familiar with it. It felt like a part of me. So when it started fucking up, I just kept duct taping it.
I want to make you undress. You don't deserve for this. I'm going to make you. You can't stop me.
I never need them. I never need them. I think it's funny. Because what I was saying about this whole opening at first was, and this is very Midsommar, and then you actually talk to a chick who gives you a flower wreath on your head, and you actually get an achievement or trophy saying Midsummer? Question mark. So now I'm like, oh, okay, no, like they're straight up saying like they meant this beginning to be reminiscent of Midsommar.
I think I feel her presence. The mother, she's near. I pray our reunion is most joyous.
Lavender, we made you something.
See?
Something to remember us by. I'm sure I'll see you again after the reunion. I like to imagine us all in a great field of flowers. The sun is always shining, and the past is long forgotten. Thank you, Lavender, for giving us purpose and hope.
You see this and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I'm sorry, did I stumble upon a dating party?
Come on, Lavender. Will you dance with me? The others think you're shy, but I know better. I can see it in your eyes. The yearning. Yes, that's it. A sway of it. You are dancing in your own way. I like the way you dance, Lavender. Perhaps we'll dance again once this is all over. Perhaps we'll dance.
I'm scared, Lavender. What if Mentha doesn't like me? I'm scared. What if Mentha...
Please, don't hurt Nevi.
Fetch the bucket. No! We need its blood for the ritual.
How could you? Why?
Ready to die. Please, let me go.
Don't be silly. We're meeting Mentha today. We're meeting Mentha today.
Lavender. We're ready for you.
Come closer. It's time to claim what's yours. This knight, Haros, he was once like any mortal, driven by the illusion of self. Now he's pure, a vessel to be filled with purpose. Your purpose.
Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. Oh, I tell you what, hold on. Oh, don't get pissy, Echo. I'm gonna pull the chair back a little bit more. Needs to be further back. Okay. There we go. Almost fully on camera now. I'll still probably need to get another chair eventually, but this will do for right now. Okay.
You're more than a weapon, child. Find what remains of me.
See, there's like a lot of freaky deaky shit going on in this beginning. I like it. And see, all those people are dead now, and they're like, I don't want to die, making it seem like they sacrifice themselves to revive that shell. Don't fully explain what the fuck's going on, though. Which is kind of par for the course. A lot of these Souls-likes leave the story up to your imagination and give you bits and pieces.
Do not mourn. Your true disciples are waiting. You may call me Rook. If you had a mouth. Keep going. We must get you to your new home. Keep going. We must.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to play with the zoomed out camera. It going from constantly being up close to zoomed in is just not comfortable. If it was one or the other, it'd be fine. Yeah, hold on. There's an option to auto pick up gold. I need to turn that on.
Come. Learn of your strength, child.
Trying to get the timing for the parries. And some of these checkpoints have mini dungeons you go into, which are cool. You don't expect to go inside of a bonfire in Dark Souls.
Come. Learn of your strength, child. Your shell serves you as a brother.
Yeah, in the first game, all the shells had different stats, but they all were just stat differences. Like perks, like passive perks. In this game, they all have different like major abilities. So I said it's more like almost like a class. I mean, they still have stat differences too, but now it's like active abilities you can use. Almost makes it feel like a class in Borderlands and shit. Said. Ah. Oh well, shit happens. I didn't lose my shit. That's what's important. God never do my shit's fucking essence. Gotta do what do my shit. Gotta never do what do them. Gotta never do what fucking essence. Gotta never do them.
Your shell serves you as a brother.
Wishful joy. To bring my Ova back, you must survive.
Hold on. There we go.
No break-ins. Not even a mouse. Something's wrong. I put up that some...
Yeah, can never need them. Can never give me to the noodle. Can never give me to the noodle. Can never need them. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to do some. Sorry, I'm trying to do something. You'll never do as I do my shit. Fucking ass, let's go do as I do. Yeah, what this small team managed to do in this game, graphically, vision-wise, artistically, they really swung for the fences. Yes, I do. Give me a second. I'm still trying to adjust the proper weight of this chair. Yeah, there's one of those bosses where you're supposed to lose, but you can technically still win. I never do them. I never give me do the them. God never give me do the them shit. God never give me do the them. God never give me do the them. I'm gonna try winning. I never give me do the them. God never give me do the them. God never give me do the them. Shit. Man, he's being a twat. God never give me fuck. God never give me do the them. God never give me do the them. God never give me do the them. Oh, also props to this game for actually allowing you to fucking pause. Never give me them. Most Souls likes don't actually let you pause. It lets you go in the menu, but it doesn't actually pause the game. This game does. Thank fucking God. Shit. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see what the reward is. I never do them. I never do it. 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 Man, my anxiety's being such a bitch. Rocking now with no cock out. Cause I got a fleshy mound where my dick should be, yo. Fleshy mound.
Come, look, a long age, on the verge of spoiling. Perhaps the harbinger can cleanse it. Go on.
It's safe now, in your hands. Bring the ovum back to me.
But yeah, the art direction in this game is fucking majestic. It's one of those things where if you tried to describe what artistic vision was, it's hard to describe it, but man, you can see it when something's got it, and this game's got it. I really love how as you're going across these long staircases, they have these cool panning camera shots, along with the wistful music playing. Panel time! We have those things to do. Sorry, OC, it's a twat waffle. And then give me to do.
As the Undermother promised, he comes bearing an unspoiled ovum.
Hush. Kneel before the Harbinger. More egg we must. What?
Thank you for allowing us to safekeep this sacred egg. We are your humble disciples, Harbinger.
Harbinger. I know what you are, where you have been. Haros is gone, but not forgotten.
I wonder if you can get back arrows.
There are others like him, yearning for your bond. I know these now there and on these now there's an on.
Are you here to lend a hand? What's a pickless? Perhaps. Easy does it. It's you.
You might be the Harbinger. Listen. Harbinger, I am yet as you with so. This shake the underwood chill. I know. I will do.
Hey, you there? You're that special brave, right? I've got something nice for ya. Just come. Is it true? If this water, the shops are burned up.
Yeah, they basically put in a games journalist difficulty mode. You get a item that allows you to basically one-shot everything.
The Blessed Mother, you're here at last.
And if you do that, it disables trophies and achievements. People are upset about it. It's like, what did you expect?
You've come far. Look. You're nervous? Don't worry. You'll get used to it. Now go. Go on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It shoots your ass into the open world. Yeah, well, first things first, we're gonna go after this guy.
gift. Go on. Take it.
And no worries. Widow's Overlook. I literally got my shit back right before I died. Jeez. Oh, 1 second, be right back. Ooh. Sorry, give me 1 second. Shit, you built laptop. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, see, I'm readjusting the chair, trying to get it just right. Oh. Yeah, it's a process. It's a process, donkey. A process. Yeah, but shit. One, I'm not a huge fan of Life is Strange. I know a lot of people really like Life is Strange. I don't really care for it. For a couple reasons. For one, it's super emo, which I mean is to be expected about a story about a teenage girl, but it's not really my cup of tea. For two, because the game became like a rallying cry for SJWs, which that's not really the game's fault per se. But it kind of makes me resent it. And for three, I find the central conceit of the story to be kind of just stupid. So if you're not aware of Life is Strange, I don't know if you've played all of Life is Strange, so some spoilers. But at the end of Life is Strange, after spending the whole game trying to avoid the storm, the so-called, reckoning, really, you asshole. She finds out that her using her powers, her time-traveling powers, is what caused the storm. And I just think that is just really stupid. where it's like literally the twist. I mean, I can understand them having a twist, like, hey, I didn't do Doom, Doom. Hey, you know, we were the problem all along. That's happened before, but making it like that basically means the whole game is redundant. I didn't even do. And then they did a prequel to Life is Strange. About Max, I think it was her name. And that was cool and all, but that basically meant there were no powers, there was no nothing, it was just slice of life for a teenage girl. So I'm like, okay, the only thing that maybe might have interested me, the powers, you got rid of. I'm not, like, super anxious to play a game about, like, the marital or the hidden life of a teenage girl. That doesn't really do it for me. I mean, if it does it for you, cool. But at that point, I'll just watch fucking Gilmore Girls, man. I literally come to games for escapism and doing things I couldn't do in real life. So honestly, I'm not really, I don't really look for games that are hyper-realistic slice of life games. That's why I don't like the fucking Sims. Because it's a game about real life. You know what I mean? Like, it focuses on the tedium, for me, of real life. Like, I'm already busy enough trying to feed myself in real life, bro. I don't then want to do it with the fucking Sims. Whatever. With Animal Crossing, like, oh, okay, cool, I'm just going around this tiny village. And no shame on you.
I did not wish to harm another soul. Yet the malady kept gnawing at my flesh. There was a remedy. Nectar, some called it. But I had no coin. What choice did I have?
So, and then also because Don't Nod actually can do traditional story-heavy games and do them really well when they choose to. I never do miss it, do them. Before they did Life is Strange, they did Remember Me, which was a futuristic, like, Parisian action game. And it was really fucking good. It did abysmally sales-wise, which I think is why they, like, changed directions to, Life is Strange. But I really liked Remember Me. 360 PS3 game. It's like, set in a world where people can alter their memories. And you play somebody who alters people's memories while having lost their own. And it's, like, set in Neo Paris. And it's, like, cyberpunk. And you create your own combos. It was actually a really cool game. It just didn't do well financially. But it was an honest to goodness, like, full fucking action game. And then not too long ago, last year I believe, maybe slightly longer, they did Banishers, Ghost of New Eden, which, if you've never played Banishers, I highly, highly recommend that you play Banishers. It's set in colonial America, but one where, like, witchcraft and ghosts are fully existing. You play a group of people, Red McCraith and Antea Davenport? I'm trying to remember her name. And their goal is to exorcise ghosts. The good ghosts, they exorcise peacefully, and the bad ghosts they get rid of. And they're called Banishers. And she winds up dying, his partner, in the beginning of the game, and her soul becomes fused to his, So you switch between the world of the living and the world of the dead, and her and him at a press of a button. And it has like a big ass, moderately sized open world, armor, gear, skill trees. It's like a full fucking RPG, and it's really fucking good. The choices carry lots of weight, and then we do them. It have a ton of like different outcomes. The combat is really good. It's inspired by the modern God of War games, which I really like. I know they're not for everybody, but it's like a supernatural, like ghost spin on that, and it's a really, really good game. And it's a proper fucking game, and it still tells a story that's on par with any of their other games, but it doesn't do that at the expense of the gameplay. Whereas Life is Strange is basically like an interactive movie. And I find the idea of ghost hunting in colonial America way more interesting than I'm a teenage girl and life is tough. So, and unfortunately, I think Banisher's Ghost of New Eden also didn't do well financially. So it seems like anytime they make like a full-on game, it doesn't do well. Which actually breaks my heart. Because, like I said, people make fun of, like, Life is Strange for, like I said, being a movie, and like I said, I just did. But then they make two honest-to-goodness, like, fucking awesome games, and people are like, and they don't buy them. That's what I mean. So it's like, you criticize them for making one type of game, but then they've kind of proven that one type of game is the only... it's the only type of game that people are willing to buy. Like, people bitch about Ubisoft, for example. People bitch at Ubisoft. Like, oh, Ubisoft makes the same game over and over again. Every fucking time they've tried to do something that was different and break the mold, people didn't buy it, and it did abysmally. Even back in the day. Beyond Good and Evil. Every fucking time they've tried to do something that was different and break the mold, people didn't buy it, and it did abysmally. Beyond Good and Evil. One of my favorite games of all time ever. Super fucking weird, super out there. We've never had another game like it since. Everybody now loves Beyond Good and Evil. It's one of the most critically acclaimed games of all time. It was then, too, critically. Sold fucking abysmally. People, like, at the height of people bitching that they're just making the same game every year, they did fucking Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. They made like a big, high-budget fucking Metroidvania. And when you think about Ubisoft making a Metroidvania, that's not the type of game you think a major corporation like that would make. Super awesome. The game got fucking rave reviews. I even was blown away by that game. Sold fucking abysmally. Like, it literally, I thought, oh wow, I waited for them to do a new Prince of Persia for ages. I'm a huge fan of Prince of Persia, but I'm like, they're doing a smaller budget Prince of Persia game.
I did not wish to harm others.
And I thought, oh, they're cheaping out on Prince of Persia, and it upset me because, like, Prince of Persia deserves the best. But then I played it, I saw some of it, and I'm like, wow, this looks really good. And then I looked into more of it, and I got it, and I fucking loved it. I played through the whole game in a few days. Got 100%, got the DLC, did it 100%, got the Platinum Trophy. It was a fucking amazing game. Truly one of the best Metroidvanias ever made. And you'll know it's a pretty competitive genre. That's a shit ton of indie people. That's their go-to genre after Hollow Knight. So it's a very, very crowded genre, and I would say that game is one of the best. And like I said, everybody who played that game gave it fucking rave reviews. Sold fucking terribly. They didn't even make their budget back. And bear in mind, this was a 2D Metroidvania, so they really didn't spend that much and still didn't recoup the budget. So we don't know what the exact numbers are, but pretty fucking bad. And everyone I've ever talked to who's played that game said it was fucking amazing and agrees with me. It just didn't sell well because people were like, what is this? And they ignored it. Driver San Francisco. Super interesting idea. You're in a driver game, but you're in a coma so you can body swap. Because technically it's like the whole thing is like a morphine drip and he's in a fever coma dream. So they like supernatural elements to Driver, and people thought it was great. The Driver series went on a hiatus. Sold abysmally. Immortals, Phoenix Rising. Super great game. It's like a mixture of Breath of the Wild and Greek gods and shit, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It was made by the Odyssey team. They wanted to keep doing the Greek mythology, but they didn't want to be bound to the Assassin's Creed lore, because they wanted to go wild with it. So that's what they did. Super great game. Once again, did incredibly fucking well. With critics, sold fucking abysmally. So it's like everybody bitches about Ubisoft, like, oh, they won't do a new game. Oh, they won't do this. Oh, they won't do that. And yet, every time they try to do a game that goes outside the mold, it doesn't sell. People literally have proven that they complain they make the same type of game, but that they've literally shown that that's the only type of game they're willing to buy from Ubisoft. So it's like, if you're not willing to play any of their unique games, then you can't really say, well, oh, it's just the same old shit. And don't get me wrong, I'd like to reiterate, there's nothing wrong with liking what you like. And there's nothing wrong with liking a big franchise. It's when people try to, like, thumb their fucking nose and act haughty about it that it gets upset. Like, you can't complain, well, all Ubisoft makes is the same old slop. If you then completely ignore every unique game they've ever made. You're literally proving the point. If you, the consumer, bought more of those unique games, they would make more. Supply and demand, dog. And because a lot of people seem to ignore the biggest part of capitalism, and the best part of capitalism, that money talks. I mean, money talks no matter where you are, but especially in a capitalist society, money talks. Just by exercising with your wallet, you can make a difference. And there's so many people who, like, you know, will sit there and bitch about a game or a thing and then they'll still buy it. And they don't understand. They're like, well, we complained. I'm like, dude, your words by themselves mean fucking shit. Okay? Yes, no company likes bad press, but that's not really what they care about. They care about money. Every single person in the world could say, fuck this company, and as long as they're making money, they do good. I mean, look at EA, look at Activision. Those companies are fucking reviled. And yet they're making crazy bank. And so they don't really give a shit. And honestly, if you're making a ton of money, doing what you're doing, it wouldn't really matter if somebody's saying that you're like, fuck you, unless you're like straight up like a kitty diddler. That's what I'm saying. So, you just keep on keeping on. But as soon as their wallet dips, shit gets bad. And I'll give you an example. So people complained for years and years and years about the file size of Call of Duty games. Because the size got fucking insane, like 200 plus gigs. Unexcusable. And a main reason for the size of the games, it turns out, is simply because Activision, surprise, surprise, was fucking lazy. When you update a game, anyone with common sense goes in there and removes the old redundant files. Activision did not do that. All of the Call of Duty games, because they all were, frequently patching and adding new content, they were trying to be live service games, were adding all these updates, all these patches. They weren't removing the old files. So they were putting patch on top of patch on top of patch on top of patch on top of patch. And that's why. It wasn't because their games were super large, because, some games, they're fucking massive. You can get away with them being huge, like Stalker 2 is like 150 gigs. That game is fucking insanely large and hand-built. And the game's over 100 hours long, so it kind of makes sense that, Stalker, being such a large and detailed world with so many different quests and unique assets, is that large. No, it's just them fucking being lazy. So people complained about the sizes forever, but the games were selling well, so they didn't fucking care. Their complaints fell on deaf ears. Then, however, Battlefield 6 came out, and it fucking blitzed Call of Duty. It was the first time Call of Duty ever lost to Battlefield in sales. Ever. Even when Call of Duty was having a slow year, I think Infinite Warfare, the one with Kit Harington, did 50% less than the year before, and they were upset about that. It was still the best-selling game of 2016, but 50% is a rather high drop. Anyway, it was still outsold Battlefield. And we're talking Battlefield outsold Call of Duty, I think it was Black Ops 6. Yeah, they did Black Ops 7 this year. 4-1. And Battlefield 6 wound up becoming the best-selling Battlefield ever. And the best-selling game of 2025, actually. So, it blitzed it. I think it was people were, tired of Call of Duty, and I think people also were, looking for a good Battlefield game. There hadn't been a truly great one in a while. So, because the last Battlefield game was Battlefield 2042, which was fucking hot garbage. It just came in at the right place at the right time. But anyway, so Battlefield 1, or 6, I'm sorry, Battlefield 6 was 40, 50 gigs, about a normal size, and it had about the same content as Black Ops 6, so people were throwing it in their face. Oh, look, Battlefield 6 is a quarter of the size of your game and has as much content. And people were shaming Call of Duty, and they actually took Call of Duty Black Ops 6, a game that was 150 to 200 gigs, and they actually reduced it down to 50 gigs by removing all those redundant files because people were complaining. So you see what I'm saying here? They could have done that the whole fucking time. They could have done that for the last 5 Call of Duty games, but they didn't because the games are selling, so we don't fucking care. As soon as their competition was on their ass and they were losing the sales, that bottom line started going red, those shareholders started losing money, they fixed that fucking shit. That's what I'm saying. Complaint is one thing, okay? But you have to have the follow-through. I can speak like that because my opinion is not just words. I'm not going to say, I think this looks like shit, and then fucking buy it anyway. Okay? I put my money where my mouth is. I think Call of Duty has sucked for the last 10 years. I'm not going to buy one. I think Pokemon has sucked since Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield wasn't a 10 out of 10 game, but it was the last good Pokemon game. It was the last Pokemon game where I felt like they were trying. I think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, ZA, XY, are fucking shit. So, I used to be an adamant Pokemon fan. I never do that doing my shit. I never do it. And Pokemon Soul Silver, I put over 180 hours in. But I'm okay, I can't support this. This is shit, and so I stopped buying them. There are people, everyone and their mother criticized Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for having shit graphics. They look like a bad PS1 game. And they ran 15 frames a second. So it wasn't they look bad, but at least they run good. It was just a terrible shit package. I think it's because they didn't have enough budget, and then they took a game engine that was made for linear areas, and they forced it to do an open world. That's just my theory. A game theory. But it looked like fucking shit. Literally, it looked unbelievably bad. This was a super early alpha that shouldn't have been released. And yet, despite everyone and their mother complaining about the graphics, everyone I knew said, man, this looks like shit. Despite it becoming a meme. Look at how terrible those graphics are compared to graphics from 10 years ago, because they were literally games from 10 years before Scarlet and Violet that looked 10 times better. Scarlet and Violet wound up selling like 25 million fucking copies. Maybe it's doing that too. So that literally told them, okay, people are gonna bitch about the graphics, but they're still gonna buy the fucking game. And look what happened. The next Pokemon game after that, Pokemon ZAXY, whatever the fuck, the newest, the other Pokemon that was like open world, looked like fucking shit too. Because that told them they could keep doing it. Criticizing the game is important. Criticizing the game is important, but you gotta have the follow through. Because I've told people this, and I'll say a million times, if you complain about a game's quality, and then you buy it anyway, you are telling these game companies that you'll complain about it, but you'll let them fuck you. Like, well, I'll make a stink about it, but I'll still let you do me in the ass. And that's what I'm saying. So they'll like, okay, well, we'll just deal with you being upset and we'll still take your money. You have to have the follow through. Like I said, people complained about Call of Duty's file size for 10 fucking years. Nothing happened. The instant the game, their competition, started doing better than they did, and people started throwing it in their face and buying Battlefield instead, they fixed that fucking shit when they had a monetary thing on the line. So the critique was one thing, but they needed the follow through. They said, wow, Black Ops 6 is doing really, really, really poorly sales wise. We're in danger. And they fixed it. Like, a lot of these people that complain about games being shitty, a lot of these people that complain about, like, the modern game industry sucks, it's just the same old uninspired slop. A lot of these people who complain about gaming is shit now, it used to be so much better, are literally the ones funding this shit. They're buying the fucking games anyway. If you don't like them, don't fucking buy them, okay? Because literally, if you just say that you hate the state of gaming, and then you support these modern games, you are literally funding the fucking system. A lot of the people who are complaining that gaming is dying are the ones literally helping drive the nail in the coffin. They're sitting there, I wonder why games got so bad. I wonder why gaming's got so bad. Well, as they're hammering in the nail. Well, how did this happen? Dog, stop. Yeah. Yeah, you can see when he looked like a regular person before his face got all fucked up. God damn it, can we deal with it, noodle?
There you are.
I know.
Empty. Shit, Teal! What are you doing here? Look at me. Your remedy. I need more.
I see. The rash has worsened. But I'm afraid more would be unwise. It's quite potent.
We'll see about that.
Please, you're going to hurt yourself.
I'm already hurting. What's the difference?
Yeah, all the shells had a backstory in the original game. But they were told through voiceovers only as you unlock skills, and this you actually play flashbacks for the characters. I think is really cool. Doing that doom, and never doing such fucking asses, got never doing the doom, got never doing the doom, and never doing the doom, got never doing the doom, and never doing the doom, got never doing the doom, and never doing the doom, and never doing the doom, got never doing the doom, and never doing the doom, and never doing the doom, got never doing the doom. I never get it. No way going them. I never get it. I never get it. You never get it. I never get it. I never get it. I never get it. So I'm trying to see something. Oh hey, how's it going? Dustin Hoffman! Oh, you got the Mass Collection Volume 2? That's cool, man. I'm glad. Yeah, they kept all the iPod shit. People were worried they would take it out. I'm glad they didn't. They renewed the rights. Shit. Ugh. Shit. Don't kill me. Fuck. Well, shit happens. I'm just gonna run past all the enemies I've already fought. They can eat my ass. I've already beat them, so. If you're watching, you should like, comment, and subscribe. It's what G's do. All the cool cats subscribe. All my homies subscribe. Oh, just fucking barely did it. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, I finished the challenge at least, so that will stay finished. So that makes it much easier next time. Bob and weave. So I'm trying to figure out where the fucking key is. Ugh. And then that's 500 coin, but still not the fucking key. Yeah, I might have to come back later for the key. Oh well, I got out with my shit intact. That's good enough for me. Okay, now I'm gonna run back to the starting point. There, leveled up 3 times.
May the nether shelter you.
Is that the thief? Let us discover his purpose together.
You seek salvation? Yes, Oblate. My flesh is weak, ravaged by disease.
And what of your spirit? Come.
I have sinned greatly, Oblate. Lying. Stealing. Even murder.
Worse yet, you are shackled by pity and shame. A terrible sickness. It is the ember of rebirth.
Please show them there and up.
No, I'm trying to find the merchant.
Welcome back, Skullface. Hope you brought more coin this time around. That map's handcrafted by yours truly. As was foretold. I'm not sure how to tell you. I will do all that is... Thank you. You've both made the method. I will keep...
Honestly, just a super metal wave entering the area. I'm gonna try taking on this fucker. Shit. Oh shit, no, I'm done. Yeah. Fucking song stuck in my head, man. Shit, I keep thinking I can harden that, and the game even tells you you can't, and that's my bad. Wow, I spawned into my thing just immediately get kicked out of it. Shit, yeah, I think that's it, yeah. Oh well, that's a good thing about it being right outside the start of a checkpoint. Hey, you motherfucker, let's go! Ah, see, yeah. Oh my god, he keeps getting me with that. At least I got the fucker. Oh, sweet. Sweet, now I'm up to five uses of the gland. I never do it, dude. I never do it, dude. Do this way. This way. This is gonna be this way. Fuck you and your tongue, bitch! Shit. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in a little bit if I'm not too tired. Thank you for watching. And everybody's watching, like, comment, subscribe!